Hello everyone and welcome to this month's Cubit Network's Not-for-Profit Spotlight. Today I'm here with my new friends, Dr. Ellis and Jimmy and Charles, and we are at the Planted Seed Ministry Eden House here in Gary, Indiana. So we are lucky to be here with the founder of Planted Seed Ministry in Eden House, Dr. Ellis. So tell us a little bit about Eden House.
Hello. Planted Seed Ministries will be in business for 20 years in January. I'm very excited about that.
Yes.
The initial goal for Planted Seed Ministries was to offer housing with wraparound services for individuals that are being released from jail, prison, or in special courts that need additional assistance. So Eden House, the name of the home, we have been able to assist over 170 men.
That's amazing.
Yes. So it's been a ride, but it's been a great ride.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, no doubt. And so when I first came in, I said, well, who's Eden?
Yeah.
Right? And you had said, well, the Garden of Eden.
The Garden
right?
of Eden. The
and
whole
so,
concept is, in the Garden of Eden, everything was there. Nothing
Yep.
was missing. Nothing was missing. Nothing was broken.
Yeah.
And that's the concept we want to have here. Not only do we want to have the adequate resources, housing, and support, we also want to have love,
Yeah.
compassion, and understanding for individuals that have served their time.
Yeah, that's awesome. And so you gave me a little tour of the house a little earlier. So you have how many beds here?
We have 12 beds.
Right. And then a couple kitchens and bathrooms and things. And so it is it feels like a house.
Yes.
Right? So that's great. So Jimmy and Charles are both residents currently of the house, right?
Yes.
Are you guys roommates?
No.
No? Okay. So tell me a little bit about your experience here.
Like I said, I had nowhere to go. I was on probation and went to rehab and stuff, and I was gratefully accepted into this house here by Dr. Ellis, and it's been wonderful for me.
That's awesome.
Because I have nothing or no one to go to, and Dr. Ellis presented this to me. So,
That's great.
and I do what I can to maintain her rules, regulations, and
Sure. How does it go with 12 roommates? That's or 11 roommates.
it gets a little hectic at times.
Sure.
Especially when you've got an accumulation of people.
Yeah.
It gets a little hectic, but
Yeah.
it's over within the hour or
Sure.
so.
Yeah. Sure. Charles, how's your experience been?
My experience is great too.
Yeah.
They called me at when I found out about this place, they called me at a time where I was going through a bad medical condition. I had congestive heart failure.
Oh boy.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I was in the county jail and my situation was so bad, and while I was in there, I lost my house.
Wow.
So I didn't have nowhere to go.
Yeah.
And I happened to be they was trying to get me out, and I was in court. I happened to see Miss Ellis in the court.
Yeah.
And she heard that I didn't have nowhere to go.
Uh-huh.
And somebody came up there to me and asked me would I come here because of my condition.
Yeah.
County jail was not equipped to deal with it.
Yeah.
And so they accepted me here, and I was able to get my doctor visits, get my medicine and everything.
That's
know what
awesome.
I'm saying? It
Yeah.
was really a lifesaver for me.
Yeah.
'Cause
That's great.
The way I was in there,
You're on a bad path.
yeah, my heart
Yeah.
was my heart was working at 18% capacity.
Wow. Really?
Yeah.
So a lot of you were saying earlier, a lot of the men that are here work, right? So some are on, maybe Social Security or something like that, but a lot of them work. Is that
Yes.
is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
We Eden House is a house.
Yeah.
We don't have a sign in the yard.
You don't, because I
Yeah.
drove by here a couple times before. I'm like, well, I guess this
they
is it.
blend
Yeah.
right into
Yeah.
the community. People have to realize there's a stigma with individuals that have been incarcerated.
Sure.
Right?
Yep.
So what they don't see is the other part of the incarceration, those that have been actually placed in jail because they didn't have anywhere to go.
Yeah.
So they're out in the community, finally fall asleep somewhere. It's now criminal trespass. Now they find themselves in a Lake County jail,
Right.
where they're trying to figure out, well, what do I do now? I don't
Right.
have an address when I get out. So Planted Seed, we try to make sure that we educate the public
Yeah.
about a lot of the stigmas that have been
Got
placed
it.
on individuals.
Yeah.
And a lot of the individuals that, especially in our local jail, they have mental health conditions,
Right.
and or substance abuse conditions, that if you would give them the opportunity to have a place where they have wraparound services, the adequate support and housing,
Yes.
they can turn around.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm watching it happen all
Sure.
the time.
Right.
Yeah. So
Yeah. That's super cool. In 20 years.
20
years is a long time.
But
a
I'm
lot to be
only
proud of.
18.
I was gonna say, like, you start this when you were 2, or what happened here, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
but it's been a pleasure.
Yeah,
It's been a
that's
pleasure.
awesome. Well, I appreciate all you taking the time to do this interview, but then certainly the good work, and you can tell you guys are on the road to, whatever your next milestone is, right?
Yes.
Good stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. And so if people wanted to find out more about Planted Seed Ministry or Eden House, is there a Facebook page, website, or what would be the best path for them to do that?
Yes, so we have a Facebook page. It's Planted Seed Ministries.
Okay.
Our theme is housing, not incarceration.
Yep.
On that website, on Facebook, you'll also find our website, and it's eden.info.
Okay. Gotcha.
Our contact number is 219-232-8084.
Got it.
And obviously, we're full to capacity.
Okay.
We're hoping that eventually we can expand.
Sure.
But yes, that's how
That's
you
awesome.
can get in contact.
And if wanted to help you, what's the best way to do that? Are there possibilities you take volunteers or money, or how could people help you if they?
We'll accept both.
Okay.
Yes.
That sounds good. Yeah.
Yes, you can contact us. We're very good with replying to our email.
Okay.
It's actually EdenRecoveryHouse@gmail.
Got it.
And you can message us on Facebook as well.
Okay.
Inbox us. We always reply within 24 hours.
Okay.
Or you can simply reach out to us via telephone.
Great. Well, I appreciate everybody's time today, and Christmas is right around the corner from us
Yes,
here, so I hope
yes.
you all have a Merry Christmas as well. All right.
You too.
All right. Thank you.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Yep.